Welcome back everybody to my Minecraft Let's Play, and we got some work done, so why don't we go check it out and get started on today's work. I'll meet you over there. Well, I have finished somewhat of a terraforming around my house. Oh, I gotta learn to land a lot better than that. Now, I don't think that looks too bad. I think I shaped it up pretty well. I really didn't want to have it too uniform like that, but it actually looks okay like that, and I'll just add some stuff to it. Still need to go down and get some more dirt. I'm down to 2 full chests of dirt before I run out. And I have to repair both of my shovels. And I just noticed, I didn't show you guys the mine that was down here. I found it while I was building my tree. I'll go ahead and show that now. I didn't do much, but I just found it, had some diamonds. It's not a real big area, but it's a good size. I already got all the good stuff out of it, but you'll see that. I'll show it now. We're down here in my new mine. Just above us is my house, and it took a little while to find one. Quite a few paths, but I just found this place and ran around through a couple torches out. Did find diamonds there and there. And it goes all the way around over in that. I'm going to go ahead and explore it a little bit, and I'll be back. Alright, let's grab these diamonds. Oh, another one. And another one. Any more? 6, not bad. Got a couple over here. I believe I saw one here. Oh. Looks like we got another amethyst cluster. Oh, that's awesome. It's right under our house, too. Oh, there's quite a few of them up there. Up to 26. Not bad. Not bad at all. Seems it's only a half a thing, but it will do. Don't hurt me. Alright. I think there's another cluster over on the other side here. Let's get rid of these slimes real quick. I heard you. Yeah, this isn't a bad sized cave. I thought there was another set of diamonds closer, but guess not. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start farming these slimes, because we can definitely use some slime balls to make some slime blocks. And if I find anything else, I'll be back to show you. Yeah, it was pretty eventful little cave down there. I wish it was right under my house, but it's not too far. It's just right over there. Yeah, I'm still trying to find out where I want to have my barn. But then again, I only have one horse, and I guess I could just make another one, but I really don't want it in the front yard. I mean, this is probably going to be a pretty good, big enough area for it, but it would look weird right here on the corner. Usually barns are on the side or in the back. And since it's the front of my house, I just want to have it look like a front of the house, all welcoming, and paths and other stuff that I'm going to build up here. Now, I could build it on top of this and just have that mine entrance underneath the stable, which I was thinking if I can't find another place. It's either going to be here or I'm going to put it here. Still not sure what I'm going to do with this area. Since this is all snow, that's going to be, I don't know. I'll work on that later. I'm not sure how I'm going to level this out either. I have it cut into the mountain a little bit there. I don't know if I want to have it all the way come down like this, all the way to there. But I want to have at least a nice flat path from the water out. So I'm going to push all this back. I don't know how far I'm going to push it back. But I really got to start thinking what I'm going to build here. That way I know exactly how to terraform this area. Well, I'm going to get started on this barn. Then I'm going to go over to the mountain, do some work over there. I'm not sure how much blackstone I have. I might have to go get some more, but once I get this barn done, I'll show you, and then we'll move over to this mountain. Alright, we are back, and I finished our barn, and I flattened out a lot of this land here, so it took as much dirt as I thought. I think I'm down to like a half a chest in my mine, but it turned out pretty good. I think I got the angles and the way I want it to look pretty good. Now I can start some detail work on. Maybe I'll have some roads come through or whatever. Nice little path along the side here. Not bad. Now I don't know how far I'm going to have my backyard, since our mine is over there, so it probably will be like this area will be all part of my backyard, so I have to clear all that out, and all this flatness it'll be just as flat over here too as it is right there. Now this is only the frame of the barn, and I put the floor in and whatnot, but I didn't jazz it up with anything. Brought my horse over here, Mabel, little Mabel Z. Plan on getting one more horse, a mule, and a llama. And that should do it for this. I don't need to collect anymore. I just have to keep getting horses till I find one that's really good. So this is my my first horse, other than the one that despawned on me. So I'll keep this one regardless, but I need to find a real good horse, and I'll put him here. Not a bad design. I'm alright with it. I'll probably put a second up, a little loft on each side up here. Jazz it up with a little stuff. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look good. Start working on the outside of this too. Should be easy enough. Had to get all this done though, because I kept looking over here and it looked terrible. Ooh, cheats. Oh. Yeah, so now I know how this edge is gonna work. I can bring my conduit a little closer and start terraforming inside here. That way I can make these edges a lot more neater looking. And other than that, I just got back from the Nether and started working on our mountain over there. All I did was collect a lot of black stone and basalt, and I think it came out pretty good. And I still have a whole bunch I didn't use. It didn't take as much as I thought. I like that red block I got from the Nether. You could plant mushrooms on it, so I'm gonna go back and get some different colored ones and plant them all along there. And get some of those red vines and put them here every so often. I'll need to find a place to put a little lava feature somewhere. I have to think about that. Got our little witch's castle. I'm gonna probably put 3 stories on it. It'll look pretty good, but it doesn't have to be big inside since the mob's gonna live here and it's not for me, so I'm not gonna need storage or anything for it. But I'll make it look nice. Get some black stone to surround the windows and other features I add to this. I don't know if I want to have a balcony up top, like reach out over the side here or not. I was thinking about that, but I'll have to see. Only other thing I've been thinking about is this road. I don't know if I want it to look like this on this mountain, but it kind of makes sense since it is part of this town technically. So I have to figure out how to make it a little darker by keeping it the same, but maybe use different darker blocks in certain areas. Make it look like it's like infested with the witch's power or whatever. And I also thought of where I'm gonna make my spooky woods. I think right here would be an awesome place. Now this is kind of an awkward place for my woods. I'm gonna have to it's gonna be covered with trees and all the leaves are gonna come down to the ground. So you'll enter right here and you'll just be going through a little, basically a leaves maze. But from the outside, it's just gonna look like a bunch of trees that are all grown all the way down to the ground with their leaves. Have a lot of dark areas. Since it's swampy water, we're gonna have to definitely take advantage of that. I wish this was part of the swamp too, but I'll have to figure out something to do with this area. But I'll make it darker too and add on to it. Definitely gonna have to put a witch's hut in here, since I don't think I've seen one in this little area. Because it goes back here a little bit too, but I don't think I saw a witch's hut. Yeah, so we got our castle. We got our wall or mountain finished. Got our barn. And it actually does look good, even though it's pretty straightforward and not random. It does look good, I gotta admit. Can't wait till we get this ocean terraformed so it looks nice. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do next. I kind of want to get some accessories for this mountain, like the mushrooms, the vines, and I know there's some other wood that I want to use from there, from the new trees they got. So I might go back in there and do a little bit of hunting for materials. There's not much else I want to do right over here right now, because the only thing I'm going to do on this area is make a road and probably like put some vegetation up or whatever, because I'm not sure what I'm going to build until I have an idea what kind of roads, if any, I'm going to have through here, or if it's going to be a walking path. Guess I'll show you down here real quick before I go find myself something to do. Now, I do like this block for the trim, but I kind of feel that there should be something in here. Now, I was thinking, I don't even know if I could do this, because I mean, I'm okay at building, but, you know, sometimes I want to do something a little different that I haven't done, and it just comes out weird. Would you think a dragon head coming out with his little arm swiping at you, like coming out of this wall, would be cool? I was thinking, I don't know why I was thinking that. I thought it would be pretty cool to have something like that. But I don't even know how to do that, but I guess I could try. And I might have to do that. If it looks good, I'm going to do it. I don't know if I want it out of there or maybe right through here. It's trying to go down. He's swiping at you. Just see his head and one arm. Just outright giving you a right hook. I think that would be cool. And I might try. Other than that, we need to find a place for a little lava pool. Guess I'll have to finish it over here. I didn't even look over here yet. Oh yeah, this is going to take some time because I don't know how it's going to look back here. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to the nether, and I'm going to go gather some of those mushrooms and trees and stuff, and I'll be back. And I've gotten a pretty good bit done on my mountain here. Went ahead to the nether, and I didn't spend too much time. I found a area where a lot of the red trees and red blocks were spawning, and I went ahead and got all the mushrooms, a couple vines. I did see 2 bastions in the nether. There's 2 of them right next to each other. I didn't explore it because I'm going to record that, so I know where it is, and it's not too far. But we are definitely going to have to go back there. As for this, it's looking pretty good. Now, the only design I could figure out to do with this side was quartz, because it looks the best and the way I wanted it, because I wanted this one to be dark and this one to be light, and the best block is quartz for this. But if I use quartz, that means this is all got to be quartz too, just because it is over there. And then I went ahead and yeah, I had another idea. And it's going to require a lot more quartz. Okay, this is what it looks like from over here. And as you can see the dark area and the white area. And while I was looking at this, I was always wondering what I am going to do with this and how I'm going to make it look at least decent. I've decided that it's going to be split right here between these two arches. So this is all going to be black stone, and this is all going to be quartz. Of course, it's not going to be kept in that design. I'm just not going to place the blocks down and on top of the blocks that are there, because I don't like it. I'll definitely come up with a design that's going to make this look good. But I do believe that would probably be a decent looking idea. So it would be split right down the middle here. So this would be all quartz and this would be all black stone. And as you can see, that's going to be a lot. I did come up with an idea with the stairs. I went ahead and made it kind of like the stairs in the house I have. I'm going to have to build this out. I don't know how it's going to look right now, but I do know what blocks I'm going to use. So this is going to be quartz. That's black stone. Cut down the middle right here. As for how it's going to look, I'm not sure. I should do it where it looks the best. In order to do that, this mountain is going to have to come out. And I am sadly really low on a lot of dirt. So I can't exactly do that now. Because if I did it now, I would have to and I wouldn't be able to fill in the inside part. I'll have to think about it, but yeah, it's going to take a little bit of thinking to do a good design. Now the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to have this white side come all the way around, because I literally just got this idea, so I don't want to make it all the way around, because I still want it to look nice and green, because that's what this side. I have to find a cutoff point where it's gonna stop being quartz and going back to being grass blocks. But I'll have to do it in a way that it looks good. Perhaps I'll make a waterfall or something right down here. Yeah, I'll think about something for that. Now for this other side, I am going to learn to land on these wings one day. You'll see. Okay, for this side, most likely it will be blackstone all the way to about here. But then again, I have to come up with a design around this mountain to make it look alright. Not to mention, I have to have a path down this way. Now, I don't know if I can make it go this way, like straight down from right there. Because if I did, it would come at an angle that would probably be over this area somewhere. So it looks like my best bet would be having a path come down this way and then turn to the portal. I need to flatten all this so I can get all that dirt. All the dirt over here is probably going to be used to fill in this mountain in the back. So that won't be a problem. It's just going to take a lot of time. And of course, you guys don't want to see me gather all this dirt with my shovel. That's kind of boring. But okay, I got to think about what I'm going to go do now. And when I figure it out, I'll be back to let you all know. I don't know how much time I have left on this episode before I put it out, but I will be back and I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and hopefully we'll have a plan of action on what we could do that will actually be fun, because I like building, but I need to go on an adventure. I want to do the Bastion, but there's not enough time. I don't know. I'll be back. Let me think about it, and we'll see what we can do. Alright, well, I went ahead and made a little front entrance to our home here. Yeah, this was my first go at this. I'm probably going to trim it up and add a little bit more detail, but I think that looks pretty good. But then again, I started putting bushes out, and we are out of leaves. Eventually, I'll have the leaves come out this way, and probably plant some flowers and maybe a tree. Still not sure what I'm going to do with these doors. I'm probably going to take these down and put doors here. If I even want doors, I don't know. I have to think of a nice design. But that didn't turn out too bad. I like the pillars there. Probably going to mess with them a little bit more so they look like pillars, not just the long part there. I'm probably going to experiment a little bit more, and I'll either plant a couple trees and some flowers, or I'll put a porch up front. Porch might be better, just so we could give our house a little bit more of a better look than this plain flat design we got on it right now. Not to mention, we need some windows in there. Well, I gotta get a bunch of supplies, so I'm gonna end the episode here, and I'm gonna go out and I gotta get leaves, we gotta get quartz, I gotta get this dirt. I'm probably gonna have to move that conduit too. I'm gonna move it over here, just so we can get this river done. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather these materials. In the next episode, we'll go check out those two bastions that I saw in the nether, and we'll get started on doing probably some work around this house here, and also maybe what we can do with this mountain, not to mention this river.